So when we throw an RPO, we're going to throw an RPO to the right and we're going to throw an RPO to the left. So you have to drill it. So if we're throwing an RPO to this fellow's right, and this is the first, and just to let you know, I went back to my old school, Harrison, which I have a good relationship with those guys, and they're putting the offense in. This is the first time I've ever worked with this guy. So this isn't my quarterback, but we're going to work with him. We went over the drills a little bit, and now we're going to, and he picked it up real quick. All right, so if we're going to go to the right, we're going to rapid fire. We're going to catch it, and if we're going to the right, we're going to have to pivot and turn. So what it's got to look like here is, when we pivot and turn, all right, it's got to be like a quarter eagle throw. So if he's going to throw it out there, he's got to get his shoulders turned. So most guys will drop, step, go, and throw. And if you have an edge pressure off the edge, you're going to get sacked, and that ball is going to be on the ground. So we just quarter eagle it. So we want to make sure we catch it, we get it turned. So I want my foot, if I'm throwing to the right, I would want my left foot pointing at the target with my right shoulder pointing at, my left shoulder pointing at the target. So I'm squared up and I get the ball out as quick as possible. So here you're going to be able to see him pivot and throw. And then we just want to rapid fire it, because what he's got to do is we want to get that thing thrown so he can get the laces and he can turn it and get it out quick. So that's just one way we're going to do it when we're throwing in that direction. Okay, now here's another guy we're working with. He's doing the same thing. We got to get that turn pivoted and thrown. Okay? Now, if we're going to go the other way, here you're going to see we're going to just shuffle and push off. I want that really harder. What we like to tell them when we're throwing to the left is I want to catch it. I would like them to take this foot and take this right foot and put that toe right at the heel. And I want them to push the toe into the ground. Because if you go, a lot of guys will just step and put their arch of their foot to the target and push off with their whole foot. I think if you talk to your kids and ask them, my guys always like, if you get the toe in there, is much more power than if you just get the whole foot on the ground. But either way, it's fine. A lot of times they're just trying to get it out there. But you got to catch it, get it on the ground, and throw it. And you want that thing out there as fast and as quick as possible.